Hey seniors, Mr. Chocolate here, and today I want to talk to you briefly about letter of recommendation request etiquette. We've talked about some of the logistics of when to request letters of rec from teachers and counselors and how to go about it and how to add those people to maybe your Common App, for example. But we kind of have not really talked about the etiquette behind it. You have to remember, this is a big ask for some of our staff members. They are taking a lot of time out of their day and sometimes, and actually usually their personal time at night on weekends to write these letters for you. So the whole way that you approach this request is very important. You can't just shoot off a quick email or drop by and just ask real quick. You have to really have proper what we call etiquette. So I'm going to show you some do's and don'ts when it comes to requesting a letter of rec. And this will serve you not only for your college and scholarship letters of rec, but even going forward as you look for internships and jobs down the line.
The first thing you need to do is ask yourself, do I need a letter? Do your research, look on the college websites, and find out if you actually need one. And if so, what kind you need, a teacher letter, a counselor letter, or both. If you find out you need one, you should ask that teacher or counselor if they're willing to write you a letter. And if they are, ask the recommender what info they need from you. You're going to always waive your right to review and make sure you allow at least 15 school days for this teacher or counselor to write the letter. This means that you must be organized and on top of things and do your research well before any deadlines. After they write the letter, it's always great to send a thank you. And just a reminder, if you need a teacher letter of recommendation, it has to be from someone you had as a teacher, not a coach or sponsor who also happens to be a teacher, but from someone who had you as a classroom teacher. These are very important logistics to follow, and you can find them in more details in the JHHS College Application Guide under the Recommendations menu. All right, we're going to watch Nanook write 2 emails and see if he has the proper etiquette in either of them.
Letter of rec. Hey, can you write me a letter of rec for college? I need it by tomorrow. Thanks. Send that. Okay, hi, Mr. Teacher. I hope all is well and you enjoyed your Labor Day weekend. I was wondering if you would please write me a letter of recommendation for college. I'm applying to several schools that require a teacher letter of recommendation, and I really enjoyed your AP Physics class and felt I really grew as a student in it. Please let me know if this is something you would do for me, and if so, please let me know what you need from me. I can fill out the generic teacher letter of recommendation questionnaire that is in the JHHS College Application Guide or anything else you would like. My first deadline is October 15th. I can add you to the Common App right now if you agree. Also, I'm applying to one school outside of the Common App. If you're willing to write my letter, can you please email the PDF of my letter directly to admissions@chocolateuniversity.edu by November 1st. Thank you very much for your consideration. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Sincerely, Nanook Senior. Looks good.
All right, so clearly example 2 was much better than example 1. So just to recap, if you're asking for a letter via email, please make sure to include a proper subject line such as letter of recommendation request. Include a proper greeting, such as Dear Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. Be as specific as possible in your message. What are you asking for? A letter for college, a letter for a scholarship? When do you need it by? How should it be submitted? Include what you have done so far or what you will do, like make sure that it's required or that you're going to add them to the Common App. Ask what you can provide to help the recommender write the letter, whether it's a survey or anything else. Make sure you finish your message by expressing your thanks, and end with a proper complimentary close, such as sincerely, and include your full name first and last, and any other relevant contact info so the staff member knows who you are. Of course, follow all other recommendations in the JHHS College Application Guide first before you set out your request. And just to be clear, if you are asking via email, please do not do the following things. First, don't send an email with a blank subject line. Don't address the recommender as "hey" or not even include who this email is to. Do not be vague about what you need or ask for something that's not required or accepted. So don't just say, "hey, I need a letter for college," and that's it. Please do not ask for something in an unacceptable time frame, like "I need this tomorrow, I need this ASAP, I need this immediately, can you do this by the end of the day?" That is just not acceptable, and it's really not very polite at all. Please don't forget to include your full name or other identifying information. While your name may be part of your email address, it's still nice to include your full name and how this teacher may know you. And then, of course, do not ask for a letter before checking the JHHS College Application Guide first and reviewing the request procedures that we have in place. By following these etiquette steps, you are ensuring yourself that your teacher or counselor will write the best letter possible for you, and it will take a lot of stress off of both you and them throughout this process.